Yeah, you to their ass not having a man around. Not being a man.
No, she don't know this nigga. This nigga
Yeah,
could
you
have been
already
around
let him.
just
No,
to
you already
kidnap
let
the
the nigga
kid.
sneak out at your house with his kid though. They could
But this
hardly spend no
nigga,
night together.
so this nigga, you wake up and a nigga just
That
be
means you
gone
let
with
the
your
nigga.
child.
That means you let the nigga spend the night with all three of y'all kids in the bed. That means you touch the nigga some kind of way. You want him back.
Nah, I would be mad if I was fucking with a chick. Just met a chick. We finally
Maybe
spending some
that's what
time,
it is.
and I wake up.
See, you missed the scene before this. They was all sleeping
Nah, I
in the
seen that they
bed.
all was sleeping in the bed. He was at the end. The kids was in the middle, and one was on the
Ain't nothing
outside.
wrong with that. If you touch me around your child, why even in your home?
This nigga didn't have permission to take her child.
No, it didn't. But y'all having family time type shit like that.
Mm-hmm. You talking about Paula Patton? I'd have went off if I just met a chick and we were like, we gonna spend time. He just fell asleep like that in the bed. I wake up, my
On the
kids
shores
gone
of Lake
to the
Erie here in the
McDonald's and
city
shit.
of rock
And then
and
tell
roll.
me,
Our coverage of the NFL brings us to Huntington Bank Field. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Chicago Bears
yeah,
and the
we did something
Cleveland
wrong.
Browns.
You could have took them and rubbed their ass somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Then she got a little girl.
Cairo Santos out for the opening kick.
I
And here
guess I
we
feel
go
like
at Huntington Bank Field. Here's DeAndre
they
Carter
could
with the
raise, they
return.
could, little boys be getting
Making some
raised in.
progress here. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
I mean, his intentions was good.
Yeah, she could have. It could have been good. They bring the kid to the
Now,
McDonald's.
if you don't got no kids, hell yeah, hell yeah, I'll be concerned. But when you got kids,
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go, set! Cougar 19! Ready!
Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. And
Oh
a power
wait,
play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Completed over the middle.
boy, Lane
Looks
had
like
this
he's got
second
to about the
tackle.
46, and that's going to leave him a yard at most from that marker on 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. 3rd down run from Judkins. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
Good shit.
A gain of a
Birdie.
lone yard, but Brock, that's all they needed. 1st down.
Jokins. Motherfucking Jokins.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Left side, and Tillman has it. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And
Find
that's a
something to
Browns
stop
1st
this little
down.
shit this nigga doing.
Here we go, here we go! 60!
Judkins out the middle. And he's
Boy, met
almost
that
had
nigga in the
Morris, but he
hole.
gets a yard out of it. Hit made by
Boy got
T.J.
3
Edwards.
tackles.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Tag! 60 Bison, 60 Bison!
Working out of the gun. Sanders.
it's
Isn't
too
moving up.
easy.
They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw
Yeah,
up.
bud.
Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Ready? Hiking,
It's the other
18.
side.
Go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Bears are off to a great start defensively. They force a turnover on the opening possession. And look at the opportunity they've now got at the very start of this game, Brock. All thanks to the interception on that opening possession.
Yeah, they love to say that a running game is a quarterback's best friends, but right next to that bestie is a defense that can take the ball away for you.
Williams starting with a pass here. Escapes the pocket. He finds his running back on a deep shot. Nicely done. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears parlay the interception into points. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So a nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So first down from the 41.
Get up. Cowboy 80.
Judkins running between the tackles. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's
49. But look at that boy.
You know, Kate,
Nigga
that
will be
might be a
play the
little bit of
game.
a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
Let's go. Ready,
Another one for Judkins. And they're backed up a bunch ahead of this 3rd down, Broncos. This is out at least a few yards behind the line. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Kevin Byard comes up with it. So their second drive ends just the way their first one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
Yeah, so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not if series are going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. We'll keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Bears.
He's going to run here. Kyle Manunga. And he'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Manunga with it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
First down, Williams. Flushed out now to his left. And he scores. It is a Chicago touchdown. The Bears pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. There's Carter on the return. And he's brought down just inside the
49
25.
again. Hey, boy, do you see the 49? Every time you turn around, this nigga making the play.
Ready, set.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Oh, no, they get him yet again. That is Kyler Gordon. And it's a house call. Pick 6. Touchdown, Chicago. Rookie quarterback Brock threw it away their last drive. It seemed like he might have been trying to do too much to make up for that mistake, and instead things snowballed.
Yeah, these are the valuable lessons you have to learn from. You cannot be a mistake repeater. But being a rookie quarterback at Ask Peyton, he threw 28 of them his rookie year. Sometimes you just learn on the job, but you cannot repeat those kind of mistakes.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Here's Carter on the return. Coverage team
49
down
again.
26 yards. That's the end of one, and yikes, things looking a little out of hand already. 21-0 our score. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They'll take over here, 1st and 10.
Hawks 70, Hawks. Panther Street, Panther Street. Let go.
On 1st down, here's Sanders. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Ready. 60.
Point again here, Sanders. That's complete, David Njoku. He's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Big Lion. Come on. Set. Ready.
Sanders going to look to throw. Escapes the pocket. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
On their own side, but only need an inch or two here, so they're going for it. They'll go. It's Sanders. Throw left side, complete. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. They stun this defense. They pick up 14 on 4th, and they pick up the 1st down, too.
Here we go. Ready.
Throwing it again here. Jerry Jeudy with the grab. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
New set of downs from 37.
Go. Bronco 80. Street.
To the air on 1st down, Sanders. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10.
Cowboy 80. Dragon 60. Ready.
To the air, Sanders. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Big spike downfield to Judy. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. A big completion for the rookie out of Colorado. It gets his guys a first.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting the completion.
It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. David Njoku, the touchdown. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for him.
Devin Duvernay to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. On the move, headed right. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down. They go with Manungai here. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. They gain 11 on that play. And it'll be 1st down Bears. Williams from the gun. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down. Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. Hang with us. More football in Huntington Bay on its way. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Third and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
The number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on 3rd down, it's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Hey, check that, street. Ready, right?
Sanders setting the pass. Now the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 once again from the 20. Back to throw. Here's Sanders. That's incomplete on 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Ready? 70 Lions.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. That's one he knows he should have had. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And this one touchdown inside the 30.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Escapes out to the left. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. After the sack could really use a big play here on second down. It's 2nd and 15. To throw, Williams. This is Loveland working the right side. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
He's back to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Finds him on the crossing arm. And he has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Damn, I did all that for nothing. I ain't even know it was halftime.
Here is Schmidt to send us away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. First and 10. Williams set to pass. On a quick slant, it's Loveland. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First down, here's Swift. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. Offense in a hurry up here. Williams to throw on first. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively.
How the fuck he came up this block?
And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game. Here's Williams. Buying some time right. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had. And incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
It's no good. He needed more leg, and he sent it too far right. And the lead stays frozen at 14.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Ready.
Here's Shudkins to begin the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
He's forward, gets a couple of yards. That was Montez Sweat who took him down.
Ready, set.
Third down, line to gain
You see
9 yards
Vontez Sweat
out.
came from the Eagles.
Ready,
Nigga left eye speed.
go.
Here he goes, third and long. Has him on a quick hitter. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Seven Pirates, seven Pirates.
Sanders going to throw here on first. That's caught. Here's Crenshaw Judkins. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Browns first down. They've set it down for him from the 31.
First and 10 at
Let's go now.
31-yard line.
70 Timberwolves.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Completed over the middle. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
First down.
Go.
First and 10 at the 20-yard
Hawk
line.
70, Hawk 70. 19 tight, 19 tight.
From the red zone now. Hits him on the out route. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down. Ball right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's second and inches.
Yards on the pickup.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
At the 10-yard
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. He brings it in. And he stopped after a gain of about 5. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Breaking the huddle, here's first and goal.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Trap 60, trap 60.
Slot man's in motion right.
Ready.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns start the second half with some needed points. David Njoku, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Cougar 19. Ready.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And it's hauled in inside the end zone for 2. That trims the lead just a little bit. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. They'll run it with Manunga. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Myles Garrett coming in for the stop.
That's the kind of yardage, it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Connecting with his back here, Swift. And he won't find much there as it reaches the 41. That was Denzel Ward who brought that play to an end. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Out of the pistol, Williams. Flushed out of the pocket. And the Browns get there and take him down. And their fourth sack of the game, Brock, brings up fourth down.
Kate, the game wasn't on the line with that series, but don't tell the defense because they brought the urgency and juice like it was. Getting the sack, setting up fourth down, well, it picks everybody up on that sideline. And now their offense gets a chance in a one-score game.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on four. Fourth down, pass coming. Headed out right. Making the call himself. And he goes out. Just need one more step there to reach midfield. It's an 8-yard gain. A great call there on fourth down. Keeps this drive moving. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Williamson throw. Vacates quickly left side. Taking off with it again. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the net's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
To the ground. It's Manunga. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. This one goes for 3 yards. And it'll be first down Bears. So a fresh set of downs now from the 39. First down throw by Williams. Rolling left, buying some time. This one misses the tight end. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Completed to his running back. And he's out of bounds, just short of the 30.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Back to throw it. Rolling out to his left. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
I'm to the point in the game came now. We got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Hey,
No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
We do the same shit you did and don't get hit.
Defender that cares, all they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
To the air, Sanders. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
2nd and 17. At the 27-yard line.
To throw now is Sanders. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
He's thrown deep to the left side. So the heave knocked away from the intended targets. That brings up fourth down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. Chased out to his right. He's going to try another deep one here. What a crunch play late. He intercepts it. And the Bears have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day. All right, this is going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Williams on first down. Buying some time left. The left side is hauled in by Loveland. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Forced out to his right. They left him wide open. It's complete. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears make it a 2-possession game here in the 4th. It's a roll the dudes, a touchdown. Williams has his guys set. Looking to tack on 2 to that touchdown. Sending them up the middle. He's almost there, but no, they stopped him at the last moment. It's going to be just inches shy of that 2-point conversion. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's Carter on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready! Ready!
They'll go play action for Sanders. He rolls to his right. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's out of bounds. The defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. Gain of 15 there. And that's a Browns 1st down. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
Here we go. Stop.
To the air on 1st down. Sanders. Maybe a bit of desperate. He's got it inside the 25. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns now within 1 score in the 4th.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
They'll go for 2 here. Sanders bringing the Browns to the line.
The Browns will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Seven Pirates!
They look to throw it. And he has it in the end zone for 2, and that's going to chip away a little bit of that deficit.
That's about trust. Trusting your QB is going to make the right decision on these crucial scoring plays. He found his read, and he made the connection for 2.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Blackwell now to return it. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Now it's the young guy. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They're going to pass it here. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete. Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. He'll throw it. Just got it away before the hit button. It doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
You never, ever, as an offense like 3-and-outs, Kate, you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Wow, special teams highlight here. What a kick down in it at the 1. Cleveland about down, ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Pack! Panther 60! Panther 60! Cup 19! Cup 19! Go!
Back to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears make the play that should win them this game. The moment you see them look to pass from this close to their own goal line, Brock, it is that defense's goal. To hurry him and force a mistake just like that.
Yeah, those guys, they're so sneaky on the back end, Kate. They know the clock is being sped up. They know that the quarterback can feel those footsteps and thinking about a safety. And those defenders just wait for that rush throw, and then they step in, they deliver, and they take the ball away. Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Here he is to throw. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Setting up to pass. On target to Moore. And he will score. And with almost no time left, that should clinch the win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Williams and the Bears getting set to try for 2.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point.
Pass play coming here. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger.
Score Bears 33. Browns 23.
Pretty easy to recognize the intensity on that 2-point try. Could have made it a 1-score game, but instead, still a 10-point deficit, Brock. They're going to need a couple more scores.
They sure will. Means more than likely a couple possessions too, Kate. And we're to the point, if you look up at that scoreboard, there's not going to be many possessions left in this one.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Fields the hard squib kick. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready? Cowboy 80. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready, right?
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. This is brought in at the 15. And he's got it all the way down to the 12. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Ready.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone.
Ready? Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready?
From the red zone now. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
All right, 1 more snap to play here.
Tag. 70 Lions. Let go.
Here he goes, 1 final shot. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. That is Kyler Gordon. And the Bears will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception. So the Bears take this one on the road. And with the start they had in that first quarter, Brock, it is no surprise to see them come away with a victory at the end. They really did all they could to put this out of reach early. that does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. The Bears winners, as with that, we'll sign off from Cleveland.